Sticking out your guyot for the Rizzler.
Oh, good.
You're so Skibidi. You're so Phantom Tax.
My favorite thing about TikTok is that whenever I open up the app, there is usually a random OnlyFans girl, such as Sophie Rain, sticking out her guy out for the Rizzler, which then causes my 12-inch pet anaconda to tense up in complete shock and grow 3 times taller because it just hit puberty. However, even though I love these TikTokers more than I love LankyBox, for some reason, everyone else seems to hate them. The most loved versus the most hated TikTokers by Pexto.
For every loved TikToker, there is also one that is hated by everyone.
Is that my favorite TikToker over here? I think this might actually be Sophie Rain. This one's also not that bad as well. I think this is Camilo Araujo and this one's Sophie Rain. Okay, let's continue.
Starting with notorious TikTok faker Tix and Roses.
Wow.
Wait, is her name literally Tix and Roses? She faked Tourette's and her name is Tix and Roses? Isn't this extremely obvious that like it was fake? Why would you name your account Tix and Roses? Unless actually maybe it was meant to be some sort of like pun or something. Her name is Tix and Roses?
Wow.
These clips showcasing Emerald's Tourette's immediately gained attention, leading to intrigue from viewers unfamiliar with the syndrome.
Hello. Yeah, so for me, there's...
Wait. You can obviously tell that she set up the camera. She got a tripod, set up the camera, and then intentionally started faking the text. Hello. Oh, wait, no. I restart. Hello. Oh, no. Okay, one more time. Hello. Like, bro, like, this is obviously fake. Like, anyone with at least 2 brain cells would realize this.
Quite a few factors that go into if I'm going to have a good tick day or a bad tick day.
Bro, you don't even have ticks at all. What do you mean a good tick day, a bad tick day? You don't even experience ticks.
By the support, Emerald doubled down on the content and even started selling merch. As Emerald gained...
Bro, and then let me guess what happened next. She did a pump and dump meme coin. That's the next step. After doing merch, she just pumps and dumps all over her viewers in their face. Pump and dump homemade special sauce into their face.
Aren't ticks the same? Like, hers are so different each time. Following this rising suspicion, Tourette's creators like Daps dug deeper.
If this were happening to me and like I were having such severe tics while trying to package something, I would not be happy like she is. I would be pissed the off.
This sparked a wave of investigation, leading to the creation of r/Tix and Roses, where users started compiling evidence, including videos from Emerald's Yarn business channel.
I had never learned to knit or crochet or anything before that because I never had anyone that could teach me.
And look at that. No ticks whatsoever. It's been 5 seconds and no ticks. Meanwhile, on her TikTok, every 0.5 seconds, she will just have a tick. Hello, bro. Obviously, that's fake. What is this person even doing? And let me guess what she's gonna do next. She's gonna fake that she has cancer as well. She's preemptively shaved her entire head off so that she can, prepare to fake cancer.
54 minutes. 3 seconds of Tix and Roses live stream from Yarn Company.
And not a single...
one tick.
Exactly.
This has to set the record straight. In response, Emerald scrambled to their defense by sharing a medical diagnosis.
So I wanted to show a little bit of my last outpatient consultation.
But this only made matters worse. 27-year-old, very pleasant lady is not how a doctor writes a PCR. Now, while this had already dented Emerald's credibility, Emerald would be dealt another blow when a family member stepped forward with the truth. I don't believe Emerald has Tourette's syndrome, and they never showed any symptoms as a child.
So that means the only reason why Emerald is claiming to have Tourette's is so that she can claim like healthcare medical benefits and pension, like medical pension payments because she has Tourette's. And I bet she faked the doctor's certificate anyways. And so isn't that like a criminal offense? I think you can get charged for that or something.
I don't agree with what they've done. It's incredibly disrespectful to fake a mental illness.
Exactly.
After this expose, the internet crucified Emerald, forcing them to delete the Tix and Roses account.
Okay. I wonder why. I wonder why they deleted that. Isn't that the number one telltale sign that someone is guilty if they immediately delete all the evidence?
Never issued a public apology, though, further staining their already tarnished reputation. But while Emerald shamelessly chased online clout through lies, Tony Zhu has become everyone's favorite TikToker by just being his unfiltered self.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to...
top 10 Instagram reels I've ever seen in my entire life. I still remember the day I saw this one, the original one on TikTok, the one with Tony in it. Because realistically, no offense to this person, but what else are you meant to say if this person says hello to you? I think the only appropriate thing to say would be goodbye. Like, I'm getting out of there. No offense. Respectfully, I'm sure you're a nice person, but if this person ever said hello to me, immediately, I don't think I would even say goodbye. I'd just run out of there as soon as possible, as fast as possible.
Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business with a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
This guy is so good that he doesn't pay attention. Attention pays him. This love from the community didn't start right away, however, as 3 years ago when he joined a company called LC Sign, his sales videos rarely had any impact.
I'll show you an LCD TV. Have you seen the slim of this one? This is an advertising light box.
Nevertheless, Tony remained committed. Slowly, he began developing his own style.
And he became more unhinged and unhinged every single year. I think that is the key for Instagram Reels, at least. You just gotta be the most unhinged person, and then you will blow up eventually.
Taking inspiration from famous stand-up comedians.
One of my favorite, he's Russell Peters. And he's cool doing a lot of accents.
That was a hilarious accent.
So I'm like, one day, I just think, hey, maybe I could do some accents in the video.
Soon his skits, whether in an Indian accent,
It is not easy. Just like making an LED sign like this.
Mexican,
And recommend the most suitable style for you,
or even Donald Trump's voice.
China, China, China. Get your LED sign with
But, I mean, isn't that kind of racist though? Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, isn't that like a little bit racist? Especially, you know, like an Indian accent, Mexican accent. What about like the Asian, like the Chinese accent?
factory price in China.
Resulting in steady business success.
We made a growth from 5 to 10% in total. And
What? 5 to 10%? That is not that big. I would have thought that it would have doubled or tripled your business, because these videos went extremely viral. Like, they went very viral, like multiple millions and millions and millions of views. It only increased business by 5 to 10%. That is insane. So people are just watching it and they're just not even buying anything. Okay, damn, I kind of feel sorry for him. That is actually insane.
to me, that's actually pretty good.
His charisma even caught the attention of Western creators like iShowSpeed.
Tony Tone, oh my God! So this free? Are you what? So like what? Are you charging me?
Yeah. After we reach, it's kidding. It's on the house. On the house.
On the house?
Yeah, for you, man.
Thank you, Tony, my boy.
Following this interaction with one of the biggest streamers, the global media started to cover him as well, and he was even hailed as a marketing genius, making Tony's stock reach new heights. But while this success also came with some backlash for bullying.
Damn, you are a psychologically deranged male. Yeah, that'll get him. That'll get him. What's his username? Love your life, doc. Damn, this guy, 100%, based on this comment, this guy hates his life. He is a miserable soul. To be commenting on one of Tony's video, you are a psychotically, deranged male. Okay.
But while this success also came with some backlash for bullying minorities with his content, Tony clapped back in his classic fashion.
You're bullying somebody, I don't really care. But if someday, like, somebody tell me, Tony, this is boring, this is not funny, then I'm offended. I would probably care, So the whole point, I think, is about creating interesting contents.
Yeah, so okay, we do not care. We do not care if we offend anyone. We do not care if we are extremely racist, as long as it's entertaining. Okay, I mean, I don't know whether I can comment about that, but like, me personally, I do try to draw a distinct line. We try not to cross the line of like offensiveness. Although yeah, I feel like sometimes you have to be like a little bit offensive in order to fully crack the joke. But at the same time, I don't think he would be in this position if he played it safe, because I'm pretty sure 3 years ago he was playing it safe, zero views whatsoever. And so the moment he steps into offensive territory, like depending on how you define offensive, that's when he actually blew up and went viral and everything.
think it's about creating interesting contents.
Them. You're bullying the minorities. Tony. Exactly. I love this guy. This idea has been used by Tony to poke fun at many controversial TikTokers, including infamous rage baiter Lily Tino.
I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
The satisfying downfall began at a cheesecake factory in 2023 when Lily uploaded a confrontation with a woman seemingly harassing them.
That's right. Because honestly, I did.
I mean, at the same time, this actually does seem like legit harassment. This actually does seem like transphobia. It actually does. Unless this thing was sort of like staged or something. I mean, my gut reaction is that does seem like a little bit transphobia. But I don't think I've heard about this person much. Who is that? Lily what? I can't even pause on the exact frame. Lily Tino. Okay, I don't think I've heard of this person. I think I saw a YouTuber cover this person, and so I think she is a female person who transitioned from male to female, I think. And I'm pretty sure her entire account is about, you know, just like calling out people who are being transphobic and misgendering her and everything.
I did hard.
I'd like to see you try.
Even though the video initially earned Lily waves of support, many sharp-eyed viewers noticed something strange. The video was cut, so before he started recording, something else must have happened that made the woman feel the need to say something. Since that moment, Lily would lean harder into conflict.
Wait, but I mean, that still doesn't excuse that behavior, does it? Like, that person was still a little bit transphobic, right? Like, just because I you know, like, what if I go up to someone and I punch them in the face, and then they start screaming the most racial, like Chinese racial slurs at me? Does that really excuse it? Like, does that really excuse it? Like, it gives a explanation, but it doesn't really excuse it. Like, this is not really a decent justification, I don't think. I don't know, like, what do you think?
Lily would lean harder into conflict, with the content slowly shifting from food reviews to instances of getting misgendered.
The person who gave me this called me sir. It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot.
I mean, like, to be honest, like, I'm sure it was just an honest mistake. I'm sure the waiter didn't, you know, intentionally mean to do that. Like maybe the waiter has never ever like interacted with a transgender person before. Like me, for example, I don't think I know any transgender people. Actually, you know what? I think I've met one transgender person, because someone at my old high school transitioned, and I was at the high school reunion like a few months ago, and she was there, and then I was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit confused at first because I didn't recognize her at first, but then I sort of realized, and yeah, honestly, it's fine. It's honestly fine. It's okay. But a lot of people have never, you know, met or interacted with a transgender person before, I'm pretty sure.
Sir.
These displays of entitlement started upsetting the community, but instead of stepping back, Lily took things to a more concerning level.
Is she literally filming every single time she goes out and eats at a restaurant with the expectation that something bad is about to happen, so that she can film a TikTok? She's ready to film a TikTok whenever. Like, so every single moment she goes out, every single hour that she's out, she always has her phone out, expecting some sort of conflict so she can catch it on camera. You know what? Okay, that's kind of smart. That's honestly kind of smart. But at the same time, it's a bit sad. Like, why are you intentionally trying to start conflict?
Started upsetting the community. But instead of stepping back, Lily took things to a more concerning level when visiting Disneyland.
My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to...
What is a corn dog, and why does it still need to be intact? Do you want to circumcise your corn dog? Is that meant to be circumcised? I don't think I've ever had a corn dog before. Is that, like, please educate me. How is a corn dog meant to be circumcised?
I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog.
The audacity to talk about their body in public led to disgust from viewers.
I don't understand.
Who felt that Tina was now embarrassing the very people Lily claimed to represent. The breaking point, however, came in June of 2025 when Lily captured strangers, including children, without consent in their bathroom selfies. Due to the widespread outrage, Florida authorities opened a criminal investigation into privacy violations, forcing Lily to respond.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not...
I mean, like, in what country or state are you allowed to take photos in the bathroom when there are other people in there with their, like, you know, like doing their thing? I mean, I can't even think of any any country that would allow that.
Not appropriate. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard.
But by then, no one was buying it, with even the trans community turning against Lily. Now grappling with lawsuits and potential jail time, Lily has gone into the shadows, facing the entire internet's wrath. Unlike Malaysian YouTuber Uncle Roger, real name Nigel Ng, whose intense roasts of celebrity chefs...
That's enough for 4 people.
Oh, is this fried rice?
Cup rice for 4 people. Is your whole family just baby bird? Hiya.
Have earned him millions of fans. No clue why this guy is in my recommendations, but he's hilarious. This comedic breakout, however, didn't come easy to Nigel. He first started as a stand-up comedian in late 2019.
Can't ask how old you're turning, so how much do you weigh?
I don't really get it. Can I ask how old you're turning? So how much do you weigh? So I think the joke is that those are like the 2 questions you should never ask a woman. But then, like, why would you ask it then?
But despite his obvious talent, it wasn't long before the coronavirus pandemic put a pause on his dreams. Realizing stand-up couldn't work for him, he pivoted to YouTube, taking inspiration from his background. I started doing an Asian accent, and then with that accent I threw in some attitude to kind of mimic my older generation Asian uncles. And while his first few skits as Uncle Roger received a positive response, it would be the BBC fried rice roast.
The big black cock fried rice. Why would you make a BBC fried rice? So instead of putting Chinese sausage into it, you're gonna put big black sausage into your fried rice? Because this is what Chinese fried rice is usually meant to look like. You see those red things? That's what you call Chinese sausage. So I assume for the BBC fried rice, instead of Chinese sausage, we're just gonna be putting big black sausage into there. Okay, great. I mean, maybe it tastes better. Maybe it tastes better. I have never tried it before.
It would be the BBC fried rice roast that would change the character's trajectory overnight.
Drain it. Drain. What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the. Oh my God! You're killing me, woman. Hiya, drain the.
Instead of being just another reaction video, the clip took a life of its own, quickly racking up millions of views.
Jesus.
Encouraged by the support,
39.
Nigel made roasting chefs his whole brand, especially British celebrity Jamie Oliver.
And then just give it a spank. But if you smell it, it's also released that incredible...
Why he likes spanking?
But to prove the bit worked beyond easy targets, Nigel even roasted the final boss of cooking.
Taste that broth.
Why taste for what? In water for 2 minutes. Where got taste? You just tasting soy sauce in water. 2 minutes, not long enough for anything. Trust me, Uncle Roger, no?
Following this rise in popularity, Nigel launched his Hi-Ya World Tour in 2022, where he got to relive his stand-up comedy days. The final cherry on top, however, would be his achievement 2 years later.
Today, Uncle Roger attempted the Guinness World Records title of the most fried rice tossed and caught with a ladle in 30 seconds. And I can announce that you achieved 1,240 grams, which is a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations.
Wait. But the thing that I don't understand is that I don't think Uncle Roger is an actual chef, is he? I think he was a comedian that went to YouTube and then roasts chefs. And so, bro, this entire time, I thought he was some sort of like pro chef. Like, I thought he was some sort of like prodigy from China who, like, you know, is like cracked at cooking. And then that's why he sort of roasts all the other chefs cooking.
Congratulations.
Proving that he could back up his comedy with real culinary skills. From talking ish about people's food to opening a restaurant, Uncle Roger has come a really long way. But while the internet praised the funny foodie for evolving from a viral meme to a global brand, Bob House member Camila Araujo would be shamed for going backwards after dragging minors into her degenerate
doing that, dragging, you know, minors into her sort of like OnlyFans promotion and all that stuff, very bad. But Camila Araujo, very nice TikToker, very good content, very like high quality content, goes viral every single time, just good, like just a good overall TikToker. I don't know why she's on the bad side of things. Like, why did she make it into the bad list?
I don't know why you're so set on going to college. Like, Just don't, be an entrepreneur like me and be successful that way.
Her drop into controversy began with her breakout moment during Mr. Beast's Squid Games in 2021. But instead of using the newfound fame to build a long-term career, Camilla used it to chase instant clout in a different way.
I mean, like, honestly, I think, like, okay, you guys are gonna, yeah, okay, but like, anyways, like, I think this is the correct decision that she could have done. Like, so she could have either gone down the, the genuine content creator route, like, become like the new female Mr. Beast and all that stuff, or she could have gone down, OnlyFans and stuff. And I guarantee if she had gone down the female Mr. Beast route back in 2021, she would not be making content today. But since she, went into like the OnlyFans route, she was able to find her niche and she was able to, flourish within that niche, because I think she pioneered that sort of space. Like, she was definitely one of the pioneers of sort of like social media mixed with OnlyFans, like creating really viral content, but then sort of like leading that into like the OnlyFans sort of stuff. Like, she definitely found a niche, and she definitely sort of dominated that niche. And she has been like based on, okay, not based on any of my past knowledge, but she is also being dominated in bed in her OnlyFans videos, which I have not seen for research purposes. I have not even seen it for research purposes either. But yeah, she dominated YouTube, and she also got dominated as well.
I was running out of ideas. I'm just gonna start no.
Following this, she joined the Bob House, where she collaborated with other OF models to produce content. Now, at first, the gamble seemed to pay off, as within 2 months, their group gained more than 3 million followers. That's only for their rise to take a dark turn when they made this infamous video. Featuring underage influencer Piper Raquel, a move that was upsetting enough to cause one of the members to leave the group.
It is about Piper, because one thing about me is I'm never gonna do anything associated.
Bro, that looks like fake crying if I've ever seen fake crying. But anyways, yeah, before the controversy, yeah, the Bob House was actually probably the best idea I've ever seen in the history of TikTok. Okay, honestly, I'm not speaking from a gooner mindset. I'm speaking from an actual, like content, like strategy and social media strategy mindset, because that was like probably the best thing to ever happen to TikTok, the Bob House.
Her departure didn't change much, as Camilla and friends continued uploading content with Piper, only stopping when they saw a 60% drop in their follower growth. But despite this downfall, Camilla's degeneracy didn't stop, with her own brother soon becoming a victim.
Just don't, be an entrepreneur like me and be successful that way.
Entrepreneur? You only. That's not being an entrepreneur.
I mean, technically it is. It actually is. Like, you guys are gonna hate on me for like being on the Camilla's side, but it actually is. Like, if you just think about it, like, it actually is. Like, it's a business model. Like, basically, there are customers that are willing, to receive value and pay for this person's services, and she can just provide the services. And so, like, she's old enough. She's like the same age as me. I'm pretty sure she's younger, or like, I think she's like a few months younger than me. Like, she is doing very, very, very well for herself. She's doing 100 times better than me, I'm pretty sure. And so she's definitely, she's smart about what she does. She knows what she's doing. And so, like, from the outside, it does look like that, she's a bit of a, I don't know, like messed in the head. But like, just think about it. She knows what she's doing. She actually knows what she's doing. She's actually pretty smart about it.
You only. That's not being an entrepreneur.
Yes, it is. It's a business.
You sell pictures of yourself online.
This vile revelation led to immediate backlash from the internet. Even if it's rage bait, it's not an excuse for this deplorable Camilla ignored the criticism, however, continuing to drag her brother into content.
Okay, honestly, yeah, that is bad. Like, that is really bad. You shouldn't bring your brother into this stuff. Just like promote your stuff by yourself. Like, yes, it does generate controversy. It does generate attention online, bringing your brother into it. But I'm sure you could have, done all that advertising and attention grabbing online by yourself, like on TikTok, anyways.
With one controversial move after another, Camilla finds herself at the center of negative attention, which couldn't be further from the truth for TikToker Brooke Monk, who has gained over 40 million followers with her wholesome content.
I thought that was Sophie Rain. I thought that was a blur of Sophie Rain.
No, you did not. Are you serious? Yes, I did. Are you serious?
Having built her reputation with relationship reels and funny skits since 2019, Brooke quickly became a beloved figure alongside her boyfriend, Sam. But while her positive brand made her a fan favorite, it also made her a target for some, including Natalie Reynolds.
First comment is, you want to be Brooke Monk so bad. Trust me, I don't want to be her. She wants to be me. She's copying everything I do.
Bro, what the frick is that hairstyle? Is that a dead baby's head screwed to your head? with a plat and then it's combined with your plat? Are you some sort of like sicko? Are you a psycho? This person looks like a mental asylum patient. She's just escaped a mental asylum.
What began as harmless copying quickly took a weird turn, with Natalie first starting to feature pictures of Brooke's boyfriend in her videos.
What?
Brooke chose to ignore the attempt, continuing to focus on her own channel without commenting on the situation. Natalie only sank lower though, next making a cardboard cutout of Sam just for the sake of clout.
My God, that is insanely creepy. Why would you do that? That is just creepy.
Worse, she would even get his name tattooed on her forehead. Naturally, the internet was horrified. In response, Natalie would try to deny the accusations.
You're copying Brooke. Shut up. I could literally just breathe and somebody's still gonna say I'm copying Brooke. And when I ask how I'm copying her, people always have the dumbest reasons why.
Despite Natalie's attempts
the fact that her boyfriend's name was tattooed on your head, is that not a big enough reason why you are copying her? Like, that is a massive reason to show how you are copying Brooke completely.
Attention, Brooke refused to publicly acknowledge her copycat's antics. But while Brooke was admired for her perseverance and continues making wholesome content with her partner, TikTok couple Amelist, real names Ems and Akeem,
Is this the couple that is just extremely cringe? Like the E-couple? I think this is like the E-dating E-couple.
Have come under fire for serving inappropriate content to their underage audience.
What's one thing you haven't done together yet but would love to try?
Can you different?
B? Not here.
I'm just answering the question.
On the surface, the two portrayed themselves as the perfect social media couple, often flexing luxury cars and expensive gifts. But much of this lifestyle has now been exposed as smoke and mirrors. This expose was first set in motion by internet detectives who wanted to understand how the couple was affording their lavish tastes. It turns out her husband isn't the CEO with 10 cars, he claimed, but just an advertising designer. Someone tracked his LinkedIn to find out which company he currently works for. These investigations uncovered more red flags, including the use of fake money in their TikToks. Worse still,
that is not only concerning, but that is extremely illegal. Where are you sourcing that fake cash? I guarantee they even try to use that at some random like McDonald's or Starbucks or something.
Worse still, their over-the-top content is mainly aimed at a young audience.
But they obviously target younger audience. By younger audience, I mean minors. Minors who don't even know what is going on in this world and think this is a normal thing for them to be doing. Like they need to get a CEO husband to be successful. This is what you need to get from your CEO.
This same audience is also exposed to the many sexual references in the couple's videos.
Just thank you.
Do I get anything special? Like maybe 10 rounds tonight?
Their lust also goes...
10 rounds tonight? You can last 10 rounds? That is insane. Bro, this guy lasts longer than Nate Robinson in the boxing ring against, like Jake Paul back in the day.
Their lust also goes beyond the videos, with Akeem usually leaving explicit comments under his partner's Instagram posts. But when called out, the couple are notorious for getting defensive. This refusal to change their ways has drawn criticism from the internet. It's funny how freaking insecure this Amy Lust is. As a result, Amy Lust are now infamous for manufacturing a fake lifestyle for minors. Unlike Mark Rober, the internet's wholesome engineer who built his brand by inspiring kids to learn and explore.
This is the world's first ever actual pool of Jell-O. And while it may look simple, it's actually a very difficult engineering challenge to pull off.
This journey to becoming a lovable, mad scientist began far from TikTok in the labs of NASA, where he spent 7 years helping design a robot that would land on Mars. But while his day job was filled with groundbreaking science, his creative itch pushed him towards another outlet, starting with a Halloween upload that quickly went viral.
That's a cool feeling, to put something out in the world and have people see it and get feedback that, yeah, this is pretty cool.
But instead of quitting his career to jump straight into content, Mark started by balancing the two, a move that worked better than he expected.
I think I'm just going to do a video every month. I had a...
Bro, you're working at NASA and also posting YouTube videos full time at the same time? Was that even a good idea? Bro, working at NASA full time and posting YouTube videos at the same time. If I were you, I would have just quit NASA to begin with.
I had a senior VP call me into his office just because, like, his kids, he'd seen the videos and he thought it was really interesting and cool, and he wanted to say, like, hey, I like this stuff, you know? And so, like, literally at work, I was getting more opportunities because of the YouTube stuff.
Even though Mark's channel would grow slowly at first, he wasn't discouraged, using it as a playground for his ideas.
I'm sitting in a hot tub filled to the brim with solid sand.
Better still, he'd let his friends' kids play and learn with his experiments, earning him even more admirers. You're the stereotypical cool younger uncle who's almost an older brother in every right way. But it wasn't until December 2018 that Mark truly became an internet legend when he created a glitter bomb to prank porch burglars.
Basically, I had a package stolen. I gave the footage to the police, and they're like, what do you want us to do, right?
So I want you to brutally diddle them. I want you to catch them and brutally for 5 hours, brutally diddle them. Like, what is our tax money going to you for? Like, we're paying the police. Our tax money is paying the police. And what are they going to do? They're just going to not do anything. I want you to find them, track them down, and brutally diddle them for me, please, on my behalf.
They're like, what do you want us to do, right?
Right.
So I was like, I'm a mechanical engineer. I spent 7 years working on the freaking Curiosity rover at NASA. If anything's going to do something about these folks, it's me. I can do this.
The video hit 50 million views in a week, proving that wholesome science could also go viral. As of 2025, Mark is one of the most beloved names on TikTok and YouTube, averaging millions of views and supporting initiatives like #TeamWater. But while Mark's carefully engineered career has earned him admiration and trust, Felix Cypher, the wannabe dictator, was mocked and rejected when he claimed to be a notorious World War II figure.
My last life just so happened to be a very infamous one. Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime.
Bro, this guy is actually delusional. This guy, like, he's actually like the embodiment of delusion. He has schizophrenia. He's imagining things that didn't even like happen. He's imagining, you know, like the death of the Austrian painter, which, you know, he unalived himself, and he's imagining that inside his head. How do you even insert that into your brain? Did you stick a USB stick with an MP4 of that up your nose, and is that how you got this? What even is this? This is not a piercing. This is some sort of like manhole cover. It's like one of those sewerage things. Yeah, it's like one of these, a fire hydrant wheel. It somehow made itself onto his nose. He's attached itself onto his nose, like how Ben 10 with the Omnitrix. He went down to that hole and the watch just attached itself to his wrist. This fire hydrant wheel has attached itself between his septum, into his septum of his nose.
These dangerous delusions first surfaced in 2023 when the TikTokers concerning cosplays turned heads. With side-by-side comparisons of him and his idol going viral, Felix decided to further lean into the role, sharing racist political opinions with viewers, including commentary channel Funky Frogbait, who couldn't hold back her disgust.
It says eugenics could actually optimize our species. Very cool. But hey, you know what? Maybe Felix was just confusing the word eugenics with the name of a delicious meal that his Grammy used to make. You know, when he was hiling with his little baby arm in his cradle, you know?
Worse, Felix even went on to mark Gidon Lev, an actual Holocaust survivor, after the veteran expressed his disappointment. Haha, it's me. Sorry my men had you in the camp. Whoa. But I'm back for a reason.
Whoa, you do not say that, especially to an old guy who survived the Holocaust. What is wrong with you, Felix Cypher? What the frick is actually wrong with you?
Naturally, this led to scathing criticism from Funky.
Imagine, if you will, surviving the horrors that this man did, only to live long enough to watch some twink on the internet with a bad haircut cosplay the mass murderer that hunted you down.
Jesus, some random twink with a bad haircut. That is insane. So I think I've been called that at times in my comment section. I think some of you guys have called me that as well, but that is diabolical.
Instead of apologizing, Felix would double down.
Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime.
We saw this clip already.
It came to me when I was 5 in my nightmares.
5.
You can see right where I shot myself too.
But are you sure? Wait, are you sure the Austrian painter shot himself up there? Let me just double check. So on Wikipedia, it says presumably it was to the temple, but meanwhile, he's pointing up here. Is that really the temple? Okay, maybe this guy's temple extends this high because his hairline is sort of escaping him, but I think regular people's temple is sort of like lower down here, so I don't think it would have been up here.
one was buying his outlandish claims. I'm guessing Felix got rejected from art school and took it really personally. Unable to continue in the face of intense backlash, Felix would delete his account and slip into the shadows for a while, only to resurface 3 months later with an explanation.
However, I do want to just let people know that my views on myself, my past self, whatever, everything that made me blow up in the first place, that hasn't really changed. I don't really predict it changing, honestly.
What? Okay, I thought this was gonna be some sort of apology video. I thought he was, trying to apply for a job, and then they found all of his old TikToks, and then they rejected him from the job, and so he had to, reset his old TikTok, restart a new persona. But instead of, apologizing and rejecting it, he's just double downing on it. All that changed was that he got a perm. That's all that changed. He got a perm, and now he's the Austrian painter, but with a perm.
Changing your views is just putting yourself through the same thing.
Exactly.
It's idiotic. Someone who did change himself, however, is GeoGuessr expert and TikToker Sambuca, real name Sam Barris, who went from a 9-to-5 job to becoming the internet's favorite challenge seeker.
I'm talking things like literally eating the hottest chicken wing that's ever been created that you have to actually sign a waiver to eat, all the way to elevating myself 200 feet in the air and trying to complete this difficult obstacle course.
Sam is more than just an adrenaline junkie, though, as he spent the first years of his professional life as a Wall Street analyst. After leaving the job in 2021, the aspiring content creator would showcase his hidden talent.
Mauritius has got to be this one. Good. Niger is going to be right here.
Okay. That was a close one. He could have severely mispronounced that one, and his career would have been over before it started. In 2021, he made the jump, and his career would have ended in July of 2021.
Greece is going to be here. Zimbabwe.
Sambuca, you have come a long way from being Chad to Giga Chad. Encouraged by the internet's response, Sam pivoted to GeoGuessr streams while also experimenting with other kinds of challenges, including one in which he donated generously to random streamers.
Oh no, she's dying.
Excuse me!
Donate more.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Like she could hear me. Hey, I got a gifted sub.
Actual legend. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm about to cry.
No, okay, don't cry.
The video not only elevated his popularity, but also drew comparisons to the most subscribed YouTuber right now. As of 2025, Sam continues entertaining his audience by making the most out of life, testing everything from giant rubber ducks to mysterious basements. Sam has a damn good life. Engaged, well-traveled, has been to college, has a dog, has a house. He's living the true American dream.
Has a dog. So if you don't have a dog, it's impossible for you to have a good life. The only requirement of having a good life is having a dog. Okay, great.
Making Sambuca one of the most beloved TikTokers.
Bro, are you sure did you wait? Are you sure his name is Sambuca? I'm pretty sure his name is Sambucha. It sounds like you need to book a trip to the local speech pathologist and figure out how to pronounce last names of people.